Hello, my friends. How are you? I hope all of you are doing great and fantastic. I'm Shabnam with a new lesson of psychology. So let's ask a question first of all. Why studying psychology is so much challenging and difficult for the students as well as for the adults who want to get involved in the field of psychology. So let's look on the answer and try to elaborate why it's so much challenging. So to understand and then to attempt to reduce the cause of psychological disorders such as depression is very difficult actually, because psychological experiences are extremely complex, as well as the questions that are posed by the psychologists. There are 3 levels of explanation, 3 underlying processes, and some kind of 3 different examples here that I'm gonna discuss with you. First level of explanation, first is lower explanation level, and then underlying process will be biological, and examples related to that is depression is in part genetically influenced. It means depression is influenced by the actions of neurotransmitters in the brain. Okay, level 2 of explanation is middle, and underlying process will be interpersonal, and related to that there are some examples such as people who are depressed may interpret the events or incidents that occur to them too negatively, and psychotherapy can be used to help them talk about and combat depression. Okay, level 3 of explanation will be higher, and underlying process will be cultural and social, and examples will be women experience more depression than men. The prevalence of depression varies across cultures and historical time periods. Here is the other part. A major goal of psychology is to predict behavior. How the psychologists predict it? They predict it by understanding its causes. And prediction is itself a very difficult process and action, because people can vary and respond differently in different situations. Individual differences are the variations among people on physical or psychological situations. Okay. And individual varies different on the basis of physical or psychological dimensions. For example, although many people experience the incidents, or we can say in easy way that a simple news can affect differently on different people. This news can make some people happy, and at the same time the same news can make the other group of people sad. For example, although many people experience at least some symptom of depression at some times in their lives, the experience varies dramatically among people. Some people experience major negative incidents such as severe physical injuries, accidents, or loss of significant others or their loved ones, but without experiencing much depression. Whereas some of the other people can experience extreme depression for no certain reasons. So, because of the many individual different variables that influence behavior, we cannot always predict who will perform aggressively or who will perform the best at job or graduate. The predictions made by psychologists and most author scientists are only probabilistic. We can see, for example, that people who score higher on an intelligence test will, on average, do better than people who score lower on the same test. But we cannot make very simple and clear predictions about exactly how any one person will perform. And another reason that prediction is very difficult is that almost all behavior is multiply determined or produced by many factors, and these factors occur at different levels of explanation. We have seen this, that depression is caused by lower level genetic factors, by medium level personal factors, and by higher level social and cultural factors. You should always be skeptical about people who attempt to explain important human behaviors, such as violence, child abuse, poverty, anxiety, and depression in terms of single cause. Okay. Furthermore, these multiple causes are not independent of one another. They are associated such that when one cause is present, other causes tend to be present as well. This overlap makes it difficult to pinpoint which cause or causes are operating. For example, some people may be depressed because of biological imbalances in neurotransmitters in their brain, and the resulting depression may lead them to act more negatively toward other people around them, which then leads those other people to respond more negatively to them. This goes chain to chain, circle to circle, which then increases their depression. As a result, the biological determinants of depression become intertwined with the social responses of other people, making it difficult to disentangle the effects of each cause. Another difficulty in studying psychology is that much human behavior is caused by factors that are outside our conscious awareness, make it impossible for us as individuals to really understand them. Here we have tried to explain why studying psychology is so much challenging, and we have put some instances, examples, and level of explanations just to explain and just to understand what is the matter behind this, and why understanding human behavior and then predictions and then creating a knowledge in psychology field is so much difficult. I hope this is useful for you and you have liked it. I just tried myself to simplify it as far as I can. So if you like these lessons, please subscribe my channel and support me. Thank you for listening to me. Bye bye.